3, 2, 1. Hi guys! Oh my goodness! Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new series. This is a series where I do story time. So technically what that means is I will be focusing on reading stories, random short stories, and or poems. Depends on the day, depends on the mood. So the intention of this is to at least get my voiceover practice ongoing and just getting serious about it. Definitely I have thought about this series for a long time. It's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to tell stories on here. So the stories I'll be reading today, or just to begin with, will be European based to start with, just to get the content out, because definitely I need to start somewhere, even though it's not like it's not 100%, it's not perfect. I just need to get it out and going. So in case anyone out there is a writer, anyone is interested in writing and has a short story, would like for me to read it, I'd be very enthusiastic to read it for you on here. So yeah, so welcome to story number 1. It is titled, what is it titled? It is titled Dead Witch Walking by Kim Harrison. This is a female mystery or fantasy, stroke fantasy. Yes, so I will be reading this short story so we can get this series rolling. This is a fast read actually. I've not read this story, which is bad. I should have practiced this before I started. But who is Hazel? Who is Hazel? I'm gonna do it my way. But definitely as time goes by, as I get into my rhythm and I find my groove of things, I will be working or doing better in terms of how I practice, because these are scripts, so definitely need to practice them before I come on here if I really want it to be as professional as possible. But anyways, just to get the ball rolling, welcome to story number 1. This is Dead Witch Walking by Kim Harrison, narrated by Hazel. I stood in the shadows of a deserted shop front across from the Blood and Brew pub, trying not to be obvious as I tagged my black leather pants back up where they belonged. This is pathetic, I thought, eyeing the rain-emptied street. I was way too good for this. Apprehending unlicensed and black art witches was my usual line of work, as it takes a witch to catch a witch. But the streets were quieter than usual this week. Everyone who could make it was at the West Coast for our yearly convention, leaving me with this gem of a run, a simple snag and drag. It was just the lack of the tan that had put me here in the dark and rain. Who am I kidding? I whispered, pulling the strap of my bag further up my shoulder. I hadn't been sent to tag a witch in a month. Unlicensed, white, dark, or otherwise. Bringing in the mayor's son for a wearing outside of a full moon probably hadn't been the best idea. A sleek car turned the corner, looking black in the buzz of the Mercury street lamp. This was the third time around the block for it. A grimace tightened my face as it approached, slowing. Damn it, I whispered. I need a darker door front. He thinks you're a hooker, Rachel, my backup snickered into my ear. I told you the red halter was slutty. Anyone ever tell you that you smell like a drunk bat, Jenks? I muttered, my lips barely moving. Backup was unsettlingly close tonight, having perched himself on my earring. Big dangling thing, the earring, not the pixie. I'd found Jenks to be a pretentious snot with a bad attitude and a temper to match. but he knew what side of the garden his nectar came from. And apparently, pixies were the best they'd let me take out since the frog incident. I would have sworn fairies were too big to fit into their mouths. The end.